Hello friends, in this today's tutorial we are going to get data from internet and we will call API very quickly. So let's see what we need and what is the procedure. Please watch this video till the end and I hope it will be very useful for you. So let's start it. Here I already created a list view with item count 10 and it show images and text here. So let's run it. Okay, it's running now. And done. So it's so images and text. Now we are going to add a package name. It's HTTP. So let's copy this package name and add in our pubspec.yaml file. Okay, it's get and it's done. Okay, now we are going to create a new API call class in which we are going to create or call API. It's a new file. Okay, it's a class API call and we are going to import a package, HTTP package, and we'll use a future here to get data from internet. So add a future and its return type is HTTP dot response and give this name of this method is get category list. Add a sync here because we are using future and return. It's http dot get because we are using get method here. Before it just add a wait because we are using async, so a wait is necessary. http dot get and add URL here. This is URI dot parse and add URL that I already mentioned in my API const dot class and add headers here. Okay, so our API call class is ready. Done. Okay, now we are going to move in our home screen. I need a data when my home screen open, so I will add this method. I will call API in this init method. So it's API call dot get category list and I will print here so we can see our API call is done or not. Okay. It's a printing instance of response, so add body. Let's run it. Okay, so our response is printing here, but whole response is not printing, so we are going to add a log so we can see the whole response and give some identification name here or okay. Let's run it. Okay, so we are getting whole response here. Let's copy this response and if we want to see it clearly, so add in JSON viewer. Okay, So it's our all data, its ID, category name, URL and status. Let's copy and our JSON will convert into Dart. So convert this JSON to Dart. Add a class name, it's a category list response. And make it private and generate the Dart file. Copy this Dart file and add in our model class. Its category response. Okay. So our response is ready, category list response. Our model is ready now. Now we are going to call this model here. It's a category list response and make it let. Add let in this. Okay. Now we'll parse our JSON here. So add a category list response and this is the value dot category response dot from JSON and add JSON decode and its value dot body. Okay, so our JSON parsing is done here. Okay, now we'll check this is properly done or not. So we'll print success here. If we get true, then our JSON parsing is done. Okay, it's true, so it means our API call is done now. Now we will set our data into the list, so make it new list. This is the list and the list name is category list. And give the data type here, it's a result. Okay, now we will put all the data in this category list, so in future we can get this list and use this list. This is the category response and result. Okay, now our all data is it in category list now. Okay, let's print this length of this list so we can identify our list is ready or not. So print length of this list. Okay, done. Okay, fine, so we get this list is 27. So our list length is 27. Let's set our list here, its item count. So here we are adding category list dot length and we'll set image here. Okay, add URL and this is in toString. Add category name here from the list. Okay, it's category name. Okay, so fine, let's run it. Okay, so nothing, it means our data is not updating. we get length, but data is not shown. So let's put this list in set state so we can update this list. Okay, edit in set state. Then let's run it. Okay, it's so error here of image. We get a category name, but image is not so clearly. We get this image name only here, so we have to put whole URL here. So add a URL here. It's API const dot image URL that already mentioned in our API const dot class. Okay, so it's fine. Let's run it. Okay, it's our category name and image also, but our image color is I think white, so we have to give some color. It's colors dot red. Okay, fine, we get this all images and category name here. So our all data is very fine. We can get easily this all data. Now we are check this status code. If we get a status code 200, then we have to only parse the JSON, otherwise we have to give some error. So add this here. If we get a status code 200, then only we have to parse the JSON. Okay, let's run it. Okay, we are getting this data. It means our status code is 200. Okay, fine. For API call, we need a HTTP package, and then we have to create API call class in which we have to import this package, and we have to add this URL here. Done. And then after getting this response, we have to create this model class, and we have to use this model class in our home screen and in this our init part. So our whole process is done now. Let's check some error. If we get some issue or exception, add response instead of value. Okay, now we are adding something in this URL. So if we are checking our error. Okay, our URL is not proper here, so it will give some error here. It will print error. Okay, so it's printing error here. Okay, so remove it and let's run it again. Okay, so it is all about our API call, and our data is setting now. Tutorial code available in GitHub and link available in description. Please check it.